What up? Welcome to CSF Late Night.
Clemson Nation, we represent, all in.
We're just little old Clemson.
LSU fan came stuck his finger in my booty.
Roll Tide! Roll, baby!
Oh, bitch.
I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It's a fucking shit show.
And welcome into your favorite shit show, CSF Late Nights. My name is Rob Sanders. I am the only one here that is not dealing with snow, ladies and gentlemen. It's cold as hell outside, but it's not as cold as what you gentlemen are dealing with. Let's welcome into the show the gentleman that tonight has decided he's going to support one of his 9 teams with his Louisiana stuff. He looks like an M&M. A red M&M, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, Jonathan. And sitting in for David tonight, who is David normally joins us and is normally the guy who keeps us from being completely outlandish and stupid. David is off tonight. I don't know if he's seeing a man about a horse or if he's shoveling his driveway. I have no clue. Not to worry though. We have a good, we can go to the bench, and we can welcome in the man who actually gets dressed for this show, Mr. Roll Tide off the cliff, Andre. Andre, what's up, brother?
Not much, man. We're trying to stay warm over here.
The last time David was not on the show, we got kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah, we did. And behind the scenes stuff on that, Andre does a lot like he did a lot like setting up the YouTube page and all that stuff. Because, I agreed to host the show and make it all go, but I don't want to do all that behind the scenes stuff. So Andre, set it up where we could do the show on YouTube. The first night we do the show on YouTube, I look and all of a sudden the YouTube feed dropped. And I'm like, man, what is going on with this, man? Why is YouTube dropping us? And I look at it, and apparently we violated a terms of service thing with YouTube, and they kicked our video off of the platform. Apparently it was so raw that it was off the platform. And with that, I made the executive decision that if it's too vile for YouTube, then we probably shouldn't have it on Facebook either. And I just, that is now one of the lost episodes that, you had to watch that night. And if you didn't, then that's on you, because it was not very good. It really wasn't.
30 years from now, we need to pull that back up.
Well, we can't. We can't. It's gone. It's gone. I deleted that shit immediately. If the YouTube algorithm was like, nah.
Rob didn't even want that shit on his computer.
Facebook would be like, yeah, we're not doing that. So there's that. We have stuff we can talk about this evening. You're gonna have to take baby steps with me and Andre. We've been dealing with these fucking winter storms. So you know what? I respectfully, you guys are too tough for all that shit. Andre damn drives a truck overnight for a living. A little snow don't fuck him up.
Oh, the snow's not a problem. It's the ice. We could run Monday and Tuesday night, and on the way to work tonight, they call and say, hey, don't come to work. I'm almost halfway there. Oh, we got some teen drivers in town. I'm like, yeah, that figures. And then tomorrow night, this rain don't dry up. It's gonna freeze tomorrow night. So just throw this week away. It's done.
Hold on. Now, I'm not going to be mocked tonight by the people in the comment section. I'm not going to have it. Who is that first person up there that says, so Dre can co-host, but I can't? Who is that?
Your favorite partner, Chucky Fuckstick.
We don't put you on because you can't string sentences together, sir. And can you have a beard that looks like Andre's beard? Look at Andre's beard. Hold on. Let's put Andre full screen here. Look at this beard this guy's got. That thing is sculpted and wonderful. Can you have a beard like that, sir? No, sir. You
can grow a beard. If Fuckstick can grow a beard, we'll let him co-host.
What?
If Fuckstick can grow a beard, we'll let him co-host.
If Fuckstick grows a beard, it's gonna look like he has mange.
He's got to hit puberty first.
My wife has never heard me doing this show. She says I sound like I'm drunk doing this show.
But isn't it supposed to be about alcohol?
Yeah, I want to do a drinking show one night. We should do that. That would be fun.
I see what you mean about the Facebook users can't get their names. Finally,
Anyway,
see.
that's why you can't co-host there, Chucky Fuckstick. That's why. So anyway, I didn't know what you guys wanted to talk about tonight, so I had random stuff in my head. You know, we could talk about Deshaun Watson. We can do
What was that?
Huh?
The fucking the Texans turned down Carolina's offer. The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, think about that. 3 first-round picks and Christian McCaffrey.
Right.
And the Texans are like, nah, we don't want that.
Then you don't want a deal.
Well, I think that the Panthers were the first to actually put a deal out there. And I think that they were like seeing what they could get. If I were the Texans, Deshaun Watson has told people, by the way, I'll retire before I suit up for them again. And Deshaun Watson, from the time that I covered him here when he was in South Carolina, he is one of those steadfast guys. If he tells somebody, yeah, I'm not doing something, he ain't going to do it. So my advice to the Texans, deal. If you get Christian McCaffrey and 3 first-round picks, deal, because he's not going to suit up for you again. He's already said that.
They probably want like a veteran quarterback.
Well, give him Teddy Bridgewater. Get him off your books. I'll give him that.
Why not?
What's up with the Dolphins? Are they not want a deal or what?
The Dolphins have those ugly teal uniforms. Nobody wants to play in that shit. I mean, let's be honest. Deshaun Watson's about style. He didn't want to go play in those teal uniforms.
So he's about style. He didn't want to win a Super Bowl.
That's why Saban probably left the Dolphins. He's like, man, I got to wear this teal jacket. I'm not doing that.
They were probably hoping to get Stafford, but that shit has sold. They overpaid for Stafford. I don't even the Rams?
look over Tua. Look, let me explain something to you about Tua Tagovailoa. I think that he may in the end be a pretty decent quarterback, but Miami's completely lost faith in him. They benched him for 48-year-old Ryan Fitzpatrick in the middle of a game. They showed no faith in him at all.
Nice.
So they don't have any faith in him there, and he may end up being good, but this is a show me year for him. If he doesn't go out there and light the world on fire, that's not going to work. Seriously. The Bama fans get so mad about that. Have you noticed that? You say anything bad about Tua.
Well, and I don't understand. Like, there's never been a good Alabama quarterback ever in the NFL. Yet they get so upset.
Easy, sir. How about Joe Namath? He was pretty good.
I was thinking the same thing.
Joe Namath.
Let's be honest now. If we're going to
Joe
be
Namath would be a scrub. He wouldn't even start nowadays.
Oh my God.
But there's a lot of quarterbacks who wouldn't start nowadays too from back when. That's not a fair argument.
I'm not
Like
going to
Terry
sit
Bradshaw.
here and have you run down the good, fine name of Joe Namath.
Fuck
Not
Joe
have
Namath.
it. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
You're just mad because he didn't molest you in an interview because you kind of look like Susie Colbert with a dusty thing there on your chin. No, but someone's talking about Stabler. Ugh.
Yeah, I knew that one was going to come up. Oh, did Bart Starr play again? What's Bart Starr known for other than he won the first Super Bowl? Like,
well, that's a pretty stellar thing there. He won the first Super Bowl.
Doug Williams won a Super Bowl. He sucked.
Yeah, but he didn't win the first one.
Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He didn't win the first one. Do I just have to put that on a loop? That could be my contribution for the show.
He didn't win the first one.
Over and over and over again. He didn't win the first one, though, did he? No.
Stupid.
Anybody you get than 35 has no idea who Namath is, though. What? Who? Somebody's drunk in the chats. They're talking about. My wife says I'm drunk doing the show. Y'all are drunk as hell in the chat room. I bet the blood alcohol content level in our chat room is just go the fuck home. That's about where it's at. It's not with the numbers. It's just stay your ass home. Y'all are saying some silly stuff over there, man. Before you comment, make sure that it's a coherent thought and it's spelled correctly, because if not, we're going to mock you senseless.
Mishi, I really don't think. Mishi, I really don't think they're going to get both Smith and Harris. I mean, come on. How many picks does Miami have? They're just trying to load them up over there. They are going to be Miami fans next year.
By the way, people talking about Smith going early. Roll Tide off a cliff with your internet connection there.
No, I was trying to sit there and log in so I can see these people's names in the comments.
Oh.
I see Facebook users.
That's what I'm seeing too. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. I emailed StreamYard, the company, and they're like, no, we'll get back to you. Well, hurry up. So anyway, but yeah, I think that it's a show me year for Tua. You want to know how crazy these Bama fans are about Tua? I'm friends with this it's a couple. It's a couple on Facebook, and they're Alabama fans. So it's funny when people can't have their own Facebook. They have to have just a couple's Facebook. I don't get that. Exactly. That's exactly it. So, but they have a dog, right? They've got like a Great Dane, and they have two of them. They named one Tua, and they've got a puppy they named Mac for like Mac Jones.
Yeah, we get it.
Out of your mind. But then again, I named my cat Harambe, so I guess I shouldn't say anything.
But Harambe was a legend.
Harambe is a legend. Harambe's sitting over there on my wife's chest right now, looking around like she's dominating. She looks like a panther.
So you got a studio audience?
Panther, huh?
You got like a studio audience tonight?
Yeah, my wife's sitting over here watching TV, playing Candy Crush. She's surrounded by cats. She's got one by her butt and one sitting on her chest. That's the life of my wife right there. She's covered in pussycats.
You have to throw in cats.
Exactly. I wonder what she's doing up so late. Yes, the YouTube. We are streaming live to YouTube. I'm looking at the YouTube feed right now. It's up and rolling.
Yes, we were not permanently banned from YouTube. We just
we were banned
that one night.
Yeah, we were just banned for that one night. So there's that. What else did you guys want to talk about this evening? I've got like throwaway topics that I think are funny, but is there something else you guys wanted to go with? Or you just want me to just lead and you guys will follow?
Seriously, if it's not about the weather, I haven't watched it in the last 5 days.
That's all right.
Are you guys watching like Weather Channel all the time? Is that what it is?
That and KATC, Rob Perillo.
I'm a KLSY guy. Andre, fuck Rob Perillo.
Not everybody can be perfect.
Yeah, Tatis Jr.'s contract. We can mention that.
I just saw that. So it's gonna finish when Bobby Bonilla finishes.
Pretty much 14 years, $380 million. Get out of here. I got nothing on that, man. That's a lot of money for a contract. Crazy, right?
It's just ridiculous. Baseball contracts. You know who has the worst contract ever? Is the Phillies. He came from Washington. What's that stupid fuck's name?
I don't mention him, sir, because I don't like him.
He's a dipshit.
If you mention his name, I'm serious. I'm not.
And he did absolutely fucking nothing last year. Nothing.
Don't mention that guy's name. I can't stand him.
I can't think of his name, so it's all good.
If it comes to you, I'm putting myself in timeout because I don't want to curse. And that guy makes me curse every time I see him.
Yeah.
So don't do it.
Braves has his number.
I don't care.
Andre, aren't you a Braves fan?
No, man. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. You're not angry about it.
Wait. You're
I
not
lived in
Braves
Houston
fan?
for 5 years, so I'm a Stros fan, man.
I don't know shit about fuck. I don't know shit about fuck.
Hey, you know your team cheated to win the World Series, right?
Hey, man, it's fine. They still got the World Series rings. It's whatever.
Go bang on a trash can.
So cheating is okay with you. You're all right with that?
Whatever. They won.
I mean,
Bama does it all the time with recruiting, so who cares?
was Bountygate considered cheating?
No, dude. So you know the story with that, Rob, or no?
What are you talking about?
The Bountygate thing with the Saints.
Oh, well, that, you know what though? I don't really have a problem with that. And I know it sounds like I'm like and I'm no Saints fan, but guys in locker rooms, like when you got all that testosterone flowing, you know, I could see guys, I think it got blown out of proportion. I think it was guys were saying, look, I'm going to get 2 sacks this game. I'll bet you $10,000 I do it. And when you have monopoly money for a salary, I mean, that's, you know, so I mean, I think it got blown out of proportion where they were like, I'm going to take this guy out or whatever. I really don't think that it was as big of a deal as people think it was. I mean, when you have that much testosterone in one room, it's just
they just got caught. That's the problem. I mean, they were warned by the commissioner. They didn't stop. So they act like nobody else did that. Are you kidding me? Dude, football, we're like, we're going to get that guy. Are you kidding me? We did that crap in high school. What do you think you're going to do in the NFL?
Yeah. I mean, and just to help me with my stupidity here, Sean Payton was the coach then, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a reason Sean Payton is still with the team. The NFL was like, okay, that was bad, but everybody does it.
I don't think it was institutional either. Like, I don't think it was the coach that called a team meeting and said, hey, let's start going break quarterbacks' legs, you know?
I honestly think that was completely blown out of proportion. Now, what the Astros did was absolute cheating and taking away from the game. And I don't care what anybody says. That should not have worked at all. So,
well, the thing is, yeah, you're right, because people steal signs, but when you start using electronics to do it,
the Red Sox did the same thing with the Apple Watch. The guy had the Apple Watch on, and it's like, now, if you're George Brett, it's a completely different thing with me on this. I remember George Brett getting ejected from a game.
Talking about pine tar?
With the pine tar, but the thing I most remember about George Brett was he was absolutely awesome at stealing signs. If he hit a double, generally the guy that's behind him is going to know what's coming because within one pitch, maybe 2, he can pick it out. And he, you know, if he taps his helmet, it's a fastball. If he taps his shoulder, it's a breaking pitch. I mean, he could signal that to the batter. Now that's part of the
using electronics.
Yeah, that's part of the game. He's figured you out. You are so stupid, you're tipping your signs. That's not on him. But when these guys are with these high-powered cameras in the outfield and they're sending text messages to an Apple Watch, that's taking away from the game. And that's I don't agree with that at all. Not at all.
I put it up there where the Patriots doing the video recording of the practices. But no one cares about that because Tom Brady.
Well, that was such bullshit because they gave the Saints a death penalty. I mean, they suspended Peyton for a fucking year. You didn't see them suspend Belichick, and that was like straight up fucking cheating.
Well, I mean, I'm not one to ride the Saints bandwagon, but I agree with you on that because I don't think it was as bad as what the Patriots were doing.
Rob, having an opinion about a sports topic doesn't mean you're riding someone's dick.
No, but I'm not. But see, people will think if this is their first time watching the show, they're going to think, "Oh, well, Rob's a Saints fan." No, I'm not. But I can tell right from wrong. So,
hey, Rob, if it helps, that's the only NFL team I pull for.
Well, that's good. You got 7 college teams. You Eminem looking mofo.
I only have so much passion, Rob.
Oh, Jesus. You look like a peanut Eminem in that red shirt with the red toboggan on.
M&M's are overrated. But peanut M&M's are fucking awesome.
Oh, Jesus.
You just said M&M's overrated?
Regular plain M&Ms are overrated, but peanut M&Ms are fucking epic.
I like peanut M&Ms. I don't really like the regular ones.
Plain M&Ms suck.
Plain M&Ms do suck. There you go.
Too damn small.
It's like Rice Krispie treats. Rice Krispie treats suck. Cocoa Rice Krispie treats are fucking awesome.
Jesus, is that what we're talking about now? Is Cocoa Rice Krispie treats?
I told you we've been watching the weather for 5 days. We're just happy to have it.
Well, anyway. There isn't really anything else going on in the world of sports right now. I do think we can talk about this, though. And I mentioned this in my Fox Sports show. The thought of I'm in the camp, and I'll catch hell for this. I want the full NCAA tournament, meaning that I want all 68 teams. They are going to put guys in a bubble in the state of Indiana, basically.
Right.
Games are going to be played there. I don't think it's in the best interest of the sport to have conference championship games the week before. I think that there's a chance that something could happen and you can end up like with what happened with Clemson, where Clemson's in a COVID pause again, simply because they had one player test positive. So now everyone else through practice and everything else, there's contact tracing, and Clemson's has to miss their next 2 games. I like the idea of finishing the regular season and then taking that week off and making sure everybody's tested up, not around anyone else.
When you say
you have the NCAA tournament,
when you say finish the season, you mean finish the conference championship tournaments?
No, finish the regular season.
Don't even have conference championship tournaments.
Nope, because it affects the integrity of the NCAA tournament. No one gives a shit who wins X conference. It's about winning the national title.
Well, but I mean, every year you got that 6 seed in the tournament, that's 17 and 13 that goes and wins the tournament.
Once again, I don't care. They can be their conference champion. Most of those 16 seeds are teams from small conferences that no one gives a shit about. They finish first in the regular season. We're talking about just for this year. Let them have in as their regular season champion and send them on their way. That's how it should be.
Man, it's no fucking different. Fuck it.
Better last year. We had nothing last year.
Exactly. Aren't you willing to give that up, though, just to have the opportunity to have the NCAA tournament with everybody in it? I mean, I think that makes sense. But the conference commissioners are basically saying, you know what? We don't care about the athletes. No. We're having our tournament because we draw money with that. Yeah, they're drawing money. They can't have people there, but they're going to get their TV money. The logical thing to do, and by the way, if I'm the number 1 seed, like if I'm Gonzaga, I'm not playing one game in the West Coast Conference tournament. I'm not going to let my guys get infected with the people from Pepperdine or UC Santa Barbara. I'm not allowing that to happen.
You know what? What I don't like about it is, okay, so LSU is going to be in the tournament, whether they have a tournament or not, whether they win the SEC or not.
Right.
Duke probably won't even be in the fucking tournament. Right. UL's right now like 1-2 between them and Coastal Carolina for the Sun Belt. So they can finish 1 game back, and then they're out. They don't even get the shot. They get screwed by Coastal Carolina again over some bullshit.
I'm not trying to do that with you. I mean, you can't accept facts, so I'm not even gonna go down that road with you.
That would be a fact. That they would get screwed by Coastal Carolina again. And COVID.
Andre, say something smart so I don't have to hear this dumb for a minute.
Look, I pull for UL. I really do. And yes,
Andre, remind us what city you live in.
Coastal last year in the football season, everything they had to beat a good UL team. But to sit there and say that they'd be screwed, I don't agree. I kind of got to go with Rob on this because he's right. You take a pause, test everybody, make sure everybody's good to go, and they're in their bubble. You actually get a tournament, whereas you play this conference championship games and somebody just happens to have COVID, you have an entire team that could be a contender out the tournament. Then what are you going to do? You can't pause the whole tournament for a couple teams.
Exactly. And what's the NCAA stance going to be? Now, remember, the NCAA is the Ken doll. Remember that. They are these smooth surface people up there. That's just the way that they are. All they care about is getting their tournament revenue. That's all they care about. But they will look at Gonzaga and be like, oh, Pepperdine gave it to you. Pepperdine finished, whatever in the WCC. They're not in it anyway. Whatever, we don't care. You're 20-0 right now, number one team in the country. Go home. As long as they have somebody to plug you in there, they don't care.
The biggest sporting event of last year, or this last 365 days, that hurt me with COVID was fucking March Madness. I wouldn't have cared.
And let me give you
the College World Series.
The Gonzaga right now is 11-0 in the West Coast Conference. The team that's right behind them in the standings is a full. They're what? They've won six games.
Who's that? San Diego State?
Nope. BYU. BYU's right there at 6-3. So I've had this great regular season, and I've got nothing to show for it. That's basically what you're putting them in a position to do.
Well, yeah, but that's Gonzaga every.
Not touching
that's
the floor.
Gonzaga every year. Gonzaga always has a great regular season and nothing to show for it. They're the Boise State of college basketball.
This year could be the year with the blue bloods that are out, cheating ass Duke, cheating ass North Carolina, cheating ass Kansas, cheating ass Kentucky. Well, they're Kansas probably not making the tournament.
Kansas ain't out. Kansas is what, in the top fucking 8, huh?
Kansas, I don't know if you're following Kansas. They're in a world of shit right now. Seriously. They may have sanctions put against them quickly, but either way, this could be the year that Gonzaga legitimately right now is probably the best team in the country. And I don't think they should put that into jeopardy to win another WCC title when they win the WCC every year anyway.
Well, that's two different arguments. Don't play in your freaking conference tournament.
Well, I'm with you on that. I think something else is going to happen too. A lot of guys like Joel Johnson from Duke. He's already opted out. You're going to have other guys that are going to opt out too. And that's going to happen. But
that's some bullshit.
Fun. Just for fun.
That's like what's his face with LSU? Fucking
Jamar Chase.
Quitting. Yeah, just fucking quitting because your team sucks. I promise you, if Duke was fucking 18-0 right now, this motherfucker doesn't quit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It happens every year in games.
It shouldn't be that way. Here's the other thing, too. If we went with just the conference champions, the America East right now would be University of Maryland, Baltimore County. In the AAC, it would be Houston. And it kind of sucks because Wichita State's 8-2 in conference. They're 12-4 overall. They'll make the tournament.
Yeah, Wichita State would make the tournament.
They would not be in the
automatic bid, but they would.
The Atlantic 10, you have VCU at 9-2. The ACC, it would go to Virginia. They're 11-2. Atlantic Sun, Bellarmine's at 10-2. Big 12, you'd have Baylor. They're 17-0. I mean, they're running away with the Big 12. The Big East would have Villanova or Creighton, one or the other. Big Sky, you'd have Eastern Washington. The Big South, you'd have Winthrop. Winthrop, by the way, right from good old Rock Hill, South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that one of your teams?
No, it's not one of my teams. It's just one of the teams from my state. I support one team. I only have one team. I don't run around looking like an M&M one day and then Barney the dinosaur the next.
They don't have purple M&Ms. I'm sorry.
Dress up with you talking about Duke.
Big South would be Winthrop. The Big 10 looks like it will be Michigan. Big West, UC Santa Barbara. The Colonial would have James Madison, Conference USA. They're in division, but it looks like North Texas is the best team there. Horizon League, Wright State, Ivy League. They haven't played. The Metro, Siena, Mid-American, they haven't played. Mid-Eastern would be North Carolina A&T, Missouri Valley, Loyola. Mountain West, freaking Boise State.
They still have a basketball program?
Yeah. Merrimack in the Northeast. In the Ohio Valley, you would have Belmont at 6. They're 19-0. They're 16-0 in conference play. Pac-12 would be Southern Cal, Patriot League, Colgate. Southeastern Conference right now would go to Alabama. Alabama. Wow. Alabama. What a fraud.
I haven't looked at the standings in a few days. What LSU's
Alabama is 12-1. Alabama is 12-1 overall, and they're 17-5. Most of the Alabama team. LSU's at 8-4, 13-6 overall.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Tennessee's at 8-5. Mizzou's at 6-6, even though they were a top 10 team like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they fell off the face of the earth.
They fell off the face of the earth, exactly.
Put that goddamn baby inside there. Stupid fucking baby.
Exactly. In the SoCon, you've got UC Greensboro and Wofford both tied at the top there. And let's see here. What's the other one? There's one other league. Sunbelt has Texas State. Lafayette is at 8-6. So Texas State in the conference.
I think UL just went on like a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's them. So there you go. That's who would be in the conference. Would be the conference champions. So, do you guys want to take phone calls? You just say waffle, Rob said. No, I didn't say waffles. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Is that a chunk joke? I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I had pecan waffles from the Waffle House the other day for the first time. They were fucking awesome. I highly recommend pecan waffles.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. And that's pecan, not pecan.
What's your other food tips?
What?
What's your other food tips?
Right now, there's no food tips because no one's allowed to cook at my house because water pressure sucks.
You got water pressure issues over there?
You don't?
No, hell no. I didn't even get no blackouts, man. We're supposed to have some rolling blackouts, so we lucked up.
Yeah, no, we've had power the whole time. Just water fucking sucks.
You need to take a shower?
I do need to take a shower.
I'm glad you're virtual and we don't have to smell your stank ass. You said you ain't taking a shower forever. Man, you just tell everything on this show. My goodness.
I don't give a fuck, Rob.
Yeah, I can tell. I can absolutely tell. By the way, there's the phone number if you'd like to call the show. 803-470-2905. Someone just posted an article there. Longhorns football, Brandon Harris hired as director of recruiting, replaces Brian Carrington.
That guy used to be a co-host for our show.
Who is that?
David Penn. You know him?
Well, so David Penn's commenting, but he can't come on the show?
No, he can't. Right, exactly.
Bastard. What the hell's wrong with him?
You can't co-host a show on the road, but you can post on the road. I mean, that's fucking safe, right, Andre?
This idiot's testing in the middle of an ice storm, driving down the road for this show. I am not responsible if you wreck your car, sir. Not responsible. That's on you.
Hey, as long as he's on I-10, he's all right. He goes north on 49, he's screwed.
I don't know anything about all that. You just said stuff that's like, okay, cool.
I know what you're talking about, Andre.
That's right.
I mean, I'm pretty dumb.
I talk about 95 stuff like that.
95. Are you
my
okay?
My wife dispatches for a warehouse in Shreveport, Andre. Yeah, they've been shut down for days.
Oh, Shreveport got screwed. Texas got screwed.
Hey, no, y'all talk for a minute. I got to flirt with my wife.
You got to flirt?
You got to flirt with your wife?
That's cute. So, I guess college baseball starting next weekend.
I don't know. I haven't followed it.
Yeah. No, college baseball starts this weekend.
Right. This weekend.
Yeah,
like
Clemson and South Carolina play this weekend. I don't know. I guess I should have looked at the LSU schedule. since we got so many LSU fans that watch the show. I would bring up Louisiana Lafayette, but I don't know anything. I mean, do they even have a website? I don't even know.
Yeah. They in fact, their website looks exactly like LSU's website, except one's red and one's purple. I guess like they got the same person to make it.
Maybe so.
Dude,
maybe they have like a complex of they want to be LSU. Maybe it's that.
Well, some people will tell you that, but
like you do. We're both in the.
I think I've mentioned this before, Rob. That's actually a huge rivalry. UL Lafayette and LSU in baseball is a huge. Like people fight about that shit.
I'm not mocking Louisiana Lafayette, man. They play some in baseball. They're one of the top. I think one of the top 15 programs in the country, pretty much year in, year out.
Well, and definitely softball too.
You know, I fought and I'm just being, putting my fandom out there. I follow the Clemson softball team, but I don't really follow everybody else. I should probably get more into that because those girls play hard. Did you see that play the Florida State catcher or Florida State second baseman made? She's sprinting across, right? She jumps over the bag, catches the ball, and then goes in between her legs and tags the runner coming from first to second. And it was absolutely just outstanding. I'll look for that. We can show that really quick here. One of the best softball plays I've ever seen. That young lady is a heck of an athlete to make that jump, catch it, and then tag the girl out right in between her legs. Very cool.
We talked about this. We talked about women's sports on the last show. It kind of sucks that because softball is great. I love watching softball. But once college is over, there's nothing for these athletes. Like, I mean, I know they got some leagues and stuff, but it's not like you're gonna play pro baseball or something,
Yeah. Can I show you guys this play? I want to show it to you because I'm pulling it up right now. Let's see if it's actually gonna.
Florida State always has some hot chicks on their team too.
That too, but when you see this, you just think athlete. 13th ranked Seminoles. They won the game over whoever it is that they played. I'm trying. Come on, just show me the video. Okay, here we go. Oh well, I won't even go through loading your website. It's on the ACC network. I'll just go there. So, but you see stuff like that, it's like, wow. And like when you watch that kind of stuff too, man, I mean, it's fun to watch. I think people should give them more of an opportunity instead of saying, it's just softball.
The one thing I don't like about softball though is once you have that dominant pitcher, it's like every time that pitcher pitches, it's a 1-0 game. It's
yeah. Hold on, let me see. I think I can pull this up for you. This is really, really cool. But Andre, do you like softball? Do you watch softball? Be honest.
I don't really follow it.
At least he's honest.
You're not gonna have softball on the freaking radio in the middle of the night. Although, was it like last year or 2 years ago? They had that one LSU game that went on till like freaking almost 2:00 in the morning our time.
That was a baseball game, though, huh?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, it's still on.
Wasn't that LSU and UL though?
I don't think it was. No.
All right, I'm going to share this so you guys can see it.
They had to continue that game the following morning, I think, as a doubleheader.
Watch this play, man. Let me share the screen here because this is outstanding. Let's see here. Share. I wish we were going to talk about this earlier because I would have had it set up. All right, here we go. We'll put this in full screen. Here we go. Watch this. Boom.
Swing and a miss. Runner does go this time. The tag.
You guys see that?
It's choppy.
It was very choppy. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Boom.
Muffley's glove.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that's a tough play.
Concentrate.
That was good enough for her to hold onto that ball when she's trying to tag her.
What a play. Let's give her
And I don't
credit.
know, I
Her
think
name
she was out.
is.
She's clearly out on that.
Also,
replay.
she didn't cover the ball. She grabbed it with her glove, just straight up. Wow.
She did.
Nice. Nice.
Swing and a miss. Runner does go this time. The tag.
Something
What's
about
her
her
name?
being so dirty is
She was out.
sexy.
She's clearly out on that replay.
God.
If the ball
Anyway. Jesus Christ.
Now I'm sitting here. He's got a family. He's got a nice shirt on.
Now, heck of a play by that young lady at Florida State. So there's that. What are the comments over here from these folks? Let's see.
Michi thought that was an awesome play. Oh, is someone talking about LSU, talking shit about LSU baseball?
As always, it was a fuck stick.
Apparently, yeah.
But Alabama fans are great because they only like follow one sport. So when they start talking about baseball, which they're picked to finish last in the conference, by the way,
Yeah.
and that's the truth. They're picked to finish last in the conference. But if they win the first 3 games of the season, they'll be talking about we're going to Omaha. That's where we're going. Woo!
Where is Omaha?
It's in
Is
Nebraska.
that like in the Northeast?
You don't know where Omaha's at? You don't know where is that?
I'm speaking like an Alabama fan.
Oh,
I was about to say, you stupid imp. It's in Nebraska.
is that another country? No, they started doing good basketball. All of a sudden, they come out the woodworks and like the huge basketball fans. Like, stop it. That's fake.
They're not.
So Andre, according to Edwin, UL and LSU play on Wednesday.
Hopefully, it's on at night so I can listen to it. Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah, it'll be on tonight. Oh, yeah, fuck.
Shit.
We got this stupid show to do.
Oh, oops.
No. Look, this will be over. That game will be over by the time this show starts.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm sure it will be. It's probably a 6:00 game.
Yeah. We don't have to do the show.
I'll tell you what, whichever team wins, I'm going to wear their shirt.
Oh, Jesus.
How's that?
Just go to Kmart and get you another one.
We don't have Kmart here no more.
Yeah, we don't have Kmart over here.
We'll go wherever. Who fuck cares?
Go to Ross Trip last, buddy.
I got so many fucking sports shirts. It's ridiculous.
Thank you, Bubba. My son's putting his computer away. Put your stuff away, man. Anyway, yeah, I like to go shopping for stuff like that. I don't like to spend all kinds of money on clothes. I got some nice clothes, but I don't like to wear especially during the pandemic where even now, like I don't see anybody at my job, man. I walk into this big multi-million-dollar facility that we have and there's nobody there.
Speaking of, Rob,
a t-shirt, no one would give a shit.
Speaking of, Rob, you work for Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah, I work for iHeartMedia, so yeah.
Oh, I mean, what's that got to
My
do with
station is Fox Sports Radio, but I work for iHeartMedia. That's who signs my checks.
But today you interviewed ESPN analyst. I thought that was like faux pas. Like that's against the rules.
I don't give a shit.
Not for Fox, but ESPN. For years, ESPN would not let their analysts.
I have a relationship with the guy I had on today, Kevin Fitzgerald. He used to be the voice for our minor league team here in Columbia, and him and I have been friends for years. So when I call him up like once a quarter and have him on, he's doing play-by-play on the Texas A&M Arkansas game this Saturday, and I personally give zero fucks. I bring whoever on I think is going to be great for my audience. So
for many years, I used to watch Dan Patrick every morning after he left ESPN. But ESPN would not allow anybody from ESPN to be on Dan Patrick's show.
Yeah, well, but that's just they were being pissy because they had X guy or Patrick was one of their big guys and he went somewhere else. So there's that. And I mean, there's a lot of pettiness and stuff that goes on. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into all that. I try to build relationships with folks and have them come on my show. Like Gene Deckerhoff. Do you know who that is?
No.
He's the voice of the Florida State Seminoles. And
that's why I don't know.
And he comes on my show probably twice a year, simply because I met him at ACC kickoff, and he's a much older guy. He's really old, and he was struggling with his bag, and I carried his bag to his room for him. I didn't know who he was. I had no clue, but I mean, I was in the parking lot and it's hot as hell, and he's struggling to carry this bag. So I picked up his bag and took it to his room, and he goes, "Why don't you meet me for a drink later on?" So we went and had a drink and figured out who he was. And now he comes on my show twice a year. And he told me last time he was on, he goes, "You're the only radio show I do that's not either with Tampa Bay or with Florida State." So, I mean, that makes you feel good, but it's all about relationships that you have, you know what I'm saying? So I've learned in radio to be kind to everybody and treat everybody exactly the same.
You never know.
You never know who the hell you're going to meet. You really don't.
Andre, do you listen to
one day?
What's that?
Andre, do you listen to ESPN
one day?
Andre, do you listen to ESPN 1420?
I mean, to be honest, what I'll do on YouTube, I'll listen to T-Bob on YouTube. I'll download videos as I'm driving and stuff like that. I've been trying to keep up with this whole Jameis Winston thing. Hopefully they're honest about giving him a real shot. I think he'd be good.
Andre listens to my show.
Yeah. Podcast.
The podcast.
Longtime host of a show on ESPN 1420 here in Lafayette. He's also the voice of the Rage Cajuns. He got let go, man, because these radio stations are just hurting. I don't know if you're seeing that.
I'm very lucky, and I work for the largest radio company in the world. I'm not saying that to be arrogant or whatever,
but iHeartRadio, yeah.
Right. But to give you, I say that to give you this perspective. We let go, I think it was 70% of our employees since the pandemic started. So right now we are at bare bones, just enough to keep the stations on the air, and I guess that's why I do
mom and pop
my show.
The companies y'all count on for the advertisement dollars.
Just a lot of that is gone, but we a lot of it's coming back now because I think the pandemic's slowly fading out.
Right.
I think by April we're going to be close to, you want a vaccine, you can go to McDonald's and get it. I think it's going to be that. I use that as an example.
Get your Wi-Fi and your vaccine.
Get your Wi-Fi and vaccinated all at the same time. But I think by the 1st of June, we should have like herd immunity, basically, with everybody having the vaccines, etc. So, but people are starting to get back on now. Like we're starting to plan. There's concerts that are coming and stuff like that. They're getting squared away on that. So, and it's funny now because like I do news and sports and I do production and stuff like that, but they're already telling me, you're going to have to go on remotes for our top 40 station and our country station because we just don't have any talent left. You're it. So I'm in one way, I'm like, because I don't want to go out and work at a damn club and, have and be out there at a club doing an appearance at 11 o'clock on a Saturday night. But on the other hand, when you have 3 or 4 gigs like that a week, that's like almost $1,000. I'll be happy to take that for 5 hours of work, So there's that. I
can see Rob dressing up on a remote, going to a country club, cowboy hats, jeans, tight jeans, and boots.
Fuck. If I see somebody with a cowboy hat on, I tell them, if I get drunk, I'm not joking. I'll tell them, why don't you give me your hat so I can shit in it? You're not an actual cowboy. Stop with your bullshit. You live in the fucking city limits of Columbia. You're not a cowboy, sir. Unless you actually have a horse that you ride, and that horse is actually a working horse, not some pissant horse that your rich ass granddaddy gave you. You're not a cowboy. Real cowboys can wear cowboy hats, but these fake motherfuckers that run around there.
Here we go to the Jersey fucking thing.
Painted jeans. How the hell do you fit your nuts in those jeans, by the way?
Hey, Rob.
It's simple. You don't have any.
Exactly.
Rob, do you really have a height requirement for the rundown?
Maybe. How tall are you?
5'3".
Yeah, you're too short.
Fuck. Edwin was right.
Edwin with the savage thing there, but no, I've done country remotes before. They're pretty funny. I've also done remotes in or been asked to do remotes at like urban clubs. Yeah, that's not happening.
They got hot chicks, the country girls.
Someone says Rob with a cowboy. I'm not wearing a cowboy hat.
You'd rather wear a singlet.
Yeah, I'll wear my singlet because I'm trying to win. Why you want to mock me about wearing a singlet? I'm trying to do something better with my life.
He just wants that picture to hang up in his bedroom.
That's right.
That's all.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you. I think I would rather wear a singlet than fucking cowboy boots or a cowboy hat.
The singlet that I'm gonna wear is. I can't believe I have to wear that shit. Andre, do you know about the singlet?
Of course, man. I'm an old school wrestling fan.
Well, I have to wear. I'm doing a weightlifting competition. And you have to wear a singlet and you have to wear tighty whities according to the rules of this contest.
Why do you need a singlet? You said it's a weightlifting competition or something?
Yeah, I'm doing a weightlifting competition.
Why do you need a singlet?
Because I don't fucking know. I should be able to go in a pair of fucking pair of pants and a t-shirt. Who gives a shit?
Sounds like they're trying to set you up, man. Black.
No, I mean, this is on the powerlifting website. I mean, this is real. You got everybody that competes has to wear the same thing. That's what they're telling me. I'm fuck me, man. Not buying much.
I think y'all gonna end up making a calendar.
Yeah.
Be like miss of December.
Look, I'm confident in my ability to lift heavy weights. Okay, I'm gonna pick up some weights. I'm not worried about that. I'm just like, I'm not into this whole thing of where you have to wear a singlet. Fuck you, dude. I'd love to have some ref say something to me. You're disqualified because you don't have a singlet on. And I would be like, your mom's wearing it. I swear to God, I would say that. Wouldn't wear it. Your mom's wearing it.
Like what if you wear typical tidy whities, but they're gray? Would you get suspended?
I don't know. I don't know.
So you got to go buy a pack of that shit. Like who the fuck wears tidy whities?
You do.
People doing weightlifting competitions.
I don't. No, I wear boxers, Andre. I'll tell y'all all about myself, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Shout out to Dina watching on Facebook over there. My spirit animal. Yeah, I've said this before. Dina and I have to be like 4 counties apart. It's like a state.
Oh, sweet.
If we're together, it's a problem.
David picked out a singlet for you. I like it. Yeah, you look like a candy striper.
David needs to suck a dick. He can't come on the show. He's driving. He can sit the phone down and just talk to us.
We made our own logo and shit for the show called CSF Late Nights with Rob, Jonathan, and Penn. And the first fucking episode, he's not even on it.
He's not even on the show.
We can't count on Andre to have fucking ice storms every fucking week.
Yeah, you better be lucky Andre had like an ice storm. And yeah, exactly. Because normally Andre's on the road yelling at us. Damn Alabama fans. Fuck you.
Oh, dude, I roll my eyes every single time I hear some chugging folks that get on when it says Bama and safe. It gives me a damn migraine.
Yeah.
That's not safe.
It just happened.
So it's up in the top right of the screen there. See what it says? There's the logo. It's just too small. We got to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important. Size is important, I guess.
That's what she said.
Exactly. Well, can we do something different? I have an idea for something different.
What?
Up top, the top right here. Look at Jonathan's screen right there.
That's
in the top.
That's a shout out to Edwin Reeves.
What?
The top right of the logo. That's a shout out to Edwin Reeves.
Exactly. Can we talk about something that's not sports? Would that be all right?
We have to check with Andre. He's our president.
Producer.
He's our president and CEO.
Yeah, where's our former executive producer who would be like, no, don't talk about that. We can't fucking have that. In fact, you will talk about just this and you will not talk about that because fuck you. Yeah. Who's saying let me come on? Who is that?
Fuck stick.
I will the only person I will allow on the show this evening, I could be convinced to allow Mishi on. Dina can come on. Sydney can come on if she's awake, and so could Grandma Smurf. She could come on. I'm not feeling it with anybody else. So
yeah. Edwin, you didn't make the cut, buddy.
And Edwin doesn't have to have an invite. Edwin just shows up.
And we're mad at you, David, so you can't come on the show.
David's got the link. He can show up. I think David's at a stag film. That's where he's at. He didn't want everybody knowing where he's at. He's at a stag film. He's out there trolling.
Love you too, Edwin.
David's gonna slap the shit out of me next time he sees me. Be like, motherfucker.
Well, since you're not gonna share this new topic, I'll be back.
Well, I was gonna share the new topic, and it's not. What my daughter's up. Hello, daughter. What are you doing? Oh, you're just eating some food. You're eating an orange. Oh, Harambe woke you up. My cat Harambe, the panther, woke you up. There you go. Yeah, I mean, he, the wicked, what's the good witch from the Wizard of Oz called all the munchkins in for count. He had to go and make sure that he was set up for that. So ridiculous. I thought about this. He says he's arrived at his destination, but people are sleeping. You're stuck with my FB comments tonight. Well, comment on this, sir. I was thinking about this today, and my buddy Brian Leonard put this on his show earlier, and I was like, I might be able to do this with these guys. Now, this could fail miserably, and that's fine. But what are your 10 absolute favorite albums that you have that you can listen to from cover to cover? Because I've got my 10, and I'll share my 10 with you.
Well, I mean,
think about it. If you can't go with 10, you can go with 5.
Well,
so why don't you just go with 5?
That's tough because I would have to, because I can tell you, I can listen to every Tool album from cover to cover. So that's like 5 or 6 right there. But I don't want to like short myself. And then the
greatest hits albums, right?
Same thing will be said for Rage Against the Machine.
You can do greatest hits albums. That's fine if you really want to do that.
Rage Against the Machine, you can listen to every album cover to cover. That's what, 3 of them. So that's 9. I don't want to sell myself short. Let's get away from Tool and Rage Against the Machine. Counting Crows, August and Everything After. Great fucking album. Man, I mean, come on. I could probably sit here and give you like 50 fucking albums. Like Pink Floyd.
Dark Side of the Moon. That's one of them.
Animals.
I may be a little different than you guys, but I mean, I'm a guy that I'm big into Prince. Like, I think Prince is the end all be all. We kind of talked about that, but
I remember exactly where I was the moment Prince died. I'll never forget that day. Anyways, what?
Why is that?
Oh, I mean, because it was raining, and I was taking my $2 to a concert they were going to have downtown, and we just sat in the car listening to freaking Pink Floyd music. I mean, not Pink Floyd, Prince music.
Well, Prince is outstanding to me, but I would go number 1 and number 2 for me. And we can't play them because, like, Prince algorithm would just his stuff's protected really good. So, I like Sign of the Times from 1987, and I like Purple Rain from 1984. Those 2.
Purple Rain is fucking awesome.
In my phone forever. Also, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. That one is great. And then, of course, The Doors, self-titled The Doors album. That's
I
right
got
there.
their greatest hits. I got all the Doors.
Yeah. And I'm a big and like this may shock some folks. I really liked No Doubt's first album with Gwen Stefani, where if you listen to that album from cover to cover, she was in pain. And the best albums are when artists are starving, and they've been like playing all over the world and are all over Southern California and everything else. And that album finally hit. And she like the drummer for No Doubt was like just absurdly mean to her in the relationship.
Never thought about that.
She's having to go on stage with this guy, and they're still back there playing, but it's like he was just insanely mean to her. So you listen to that album, and it's like, oh shit, outstanding. The first album, Tragic Kingdom, that's a good one. But yeah,
we were like in high school, huh?
Yeah, but you give me those four, and then number five and six for me are Michael Jackson's Thriller and Marvin Gaye's What's Going On.
Okay, so, I'll give you Marvin Gaye, but I don't think Michael Jackson's Thriller I could just listen to front to back.
Have you listened to it from front to back?
I have. I mean, it's fucking Michael Jackson. I'm a huge fucking Michael Jackson fan. But
yes, you are.
What?
Of course you are.
Oh no. And you're the one that put it in your list, not me.
I you don't like good music? What's wrong with you?
That's exactly what I say when people start talking, calling him a fucking rapist. I'm like, dude, we're talking about music here. I'm not worried about the dude and what the fuck he did.
He's not watching my kids. So there's that.
That's right. Exactly. I just like his fucking music.
He can sing behind a bulletproof set of glass and be cool with me. And, you know, my kids aren't going to be there. So there's that. Anyway, you can call in with your stuff, 803-470-2905. Andre, did you have a pick, man?
Oh, dude, I got several. First three Metallica albums, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, and Justice for All. First three, best ones out there, period. And then, don't laugh, but Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory, Meteor, good ones. I agree with the Dark Side of the Moon. I could do that any day of the week. But
fucking the Linkin Park album with Jay-Z, it's only like 6 songs. Fucking awesome.
No.
Yeah.
But the reason I say greatest hits because I'm a big Rammstein fan.
So I just heard them the other day on the radio.
If COVID don't screw it up. But look, they're in German. But if you like heavy music and, you know, just industrial metal, dude, that if you're talking about working out, put that in your earbuds when you're lifting that weight. Dude, I'm telling you right now, you can throw that crap up. Just off the top of my head, those.
Yeah, those are great. But, you know, the other part of this, too, is
Use Your Illusions 2.
Yeah, I got kind of like I growing up with Guns N' Roses though. I mean, I'm willing to bet Axl Rose has turned into such a bitch. I could say that here on CSF Late Nights.
Yeah,
I think that any one of the three of us could slap the shit out of him. He ruined Guns N' Roses for me. So let's go by there.
Oh, you know it's a great fucking album, probably in the top 10, is Mad Season. I can't remember the name of the album. I think Mad Season only had one album.
Yeah.
That was with Lane Staley. It was a mixture of Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Mad fucking Season.
AC/DC's Back in Black. Yeah, that's great too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They're right. I did forget Master of Puppets. My bad. That's correct. 4.
Master of Puppets, very good. I
got burned out on Guns N' Roses because when we played football, that was our song, Welcome to the Jungle. So we played all the freaking time. And look, I love Guns N' Roses, but my God, that stuff got burned in my brain.
I would see I'm not a huge Metallica fan, not because the music sucks. I don't like James Hetfield. I think he's a shitty frontman. But I did go see Metallica and Corrosion of Conformity opened for them. That was a great album, Corrosion of Conformity.
Dude, I saw Godsmack open for them in New Orleans. Dude, that was a hell of a show.
So we talked about the greatest albums. What would be in your phone that you're ashamed of, or that may shock you? I'm gonna guess with the two gentlemen I have here. Andre probably has some Taylor Swift in his phone.
Oh God, no.
No. Okay. Well, I'm over one.
I will jam. I'll let you go. I'll let you guess. It's Disney.
You got some Milli Vanilli in your phone.
I don't. I mean, Milli Vanilli was good, dude.
Fake ass team you have.
I will jam up some fucking Frozen, bro.
Oh, the Frozen soundtrack.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's so you both have Frozen in your phones. You have that in your phone.
No, I don't laugh. I got Ace of Base, man.
Well, of course.
Be honest about what you have. There's nobody judging here. I mean, we're not gonna
have eyesight, baby. I mean,
we're not gonna make comments like, "Hey, for that song, all you need is a vanilla scented candle and a penis to suck on." We won't do that to you.
I'm not gonna say it's the greatest movie soundtrack ever because I don't want to get put on the spot. But the Forrest Gump soundtrack, which is 2 discs, is fucking epic.
Is that in your phone?
You can go. I have Spotify Premium, dude. I have everything in my phone.
Okay, well, I'm just asking what you've downloaded,
except for Metallica, because they won't get on Spotify.
I'm scrolling through the library. I'm scrolling through the library right now, and I'm looking at the stuff that's in my phone, and I'm like, "Damn it!" It's all alphabetized, by the way, so we can just start at the top, and hopefully, we won't go through the first 4, and you guys think that that I'm a smooth surface. I have Adele.
Dude, hey, I'm not even gonna sit there and be ashamed. Adele is fucking awesome, dude. That voice.
Skyfall.
BB Rexa.
I don't know that.
Let's see. I'm trying to look for. I have Britney Spears on my phone. I don't even remember.
Now I'm gonna shut you down right there because Britney Spears sucks. However, Christina Aguilera is a goddess. Christina Aguilera is
a woman that can outsing Christina Aguilera and Lady Gaga combined.
You what?
I know. There's a woman that can outsing both of them.
Who?
Flora Jansen of Nightwish. Try it out, dude. And trust me, you'll thank me.
Of Nightwish.
Their live stuff.
I mean, Christina Aguilera is a bad bitch.
I'm telling you, this other woman is a bad bitch.
All right.
She would stomp her out. She can sing anything.
Well, hopefully the national anthem, because Christina fucked that up.
Do I have to tell any more, or can I just stop? Because my phone's got a bunch of shit in it. I've got Fergie. What the fuck? When the fuck did I download Fergie? No clue.
Something to listen to.
I mean, the Black Eyed Peas were cool. I don't think I've ever listened to Fergie.
I love Halsey.
Who?
Halsey.
I've heard of it.
Hold on. This is the. Let's see here.
You're gonna get us in trouble.
No, we're good. Halsey. Halsey's great. Sing it, bitch.
Oh, greatest hits albums. Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yes.
I've got the Goo Goo Dolls greatest hits. I love the Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah.
And I jammed them up all day for Valentine's Day. The greatest hits album of Van Morrison. Fucking awesome.
Yeah. I have a bunch of shit in my phone, man. I got to get some of this shit out of here.
I got a first generation iPod. That shit still works.
Of course
it's maxed out. It was like 8 gigs. That motherfucker's maxed out. But that was the old iTunes, which iTunes can suck it. Spotify, they're not a sponsor, so I'm not advertising for Spotify. However, once you do get Spotify, you basically have a fucking jukebox in like unlimited shit. So
it's the same thing with YouTube Music, dude. They all do the same crap, except YouTube Music acts out of Metallica.
Yeah, well,
I've got Journey in my phone.
I believe it.
Oh,
Kelly
You want to go there, Rob? So I used to actually watch that show Glee.
No, I didn't do that.
So,
I didn't
but
do
anyways,
Pass.
there's the Glee soundtrack.
Pass.
The Glee soundtrack has like all the songs that they did. So like they have Journey and a bunch of other popular songs that the Glee cast did.
Mm-hmm.
They did some good Journey, Faithfully.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
Well, they had to do that because they don't have enough talent to write their own fucking songs. They can only cover everybody else's.
Hey, that chick Leah Michelle is not only fucking hot, but she can fucking sing.
If she can sing everybody else's work, it's not like she's gonna write her own shit.
She's on Broadway now.
I don't give a fuck. So
I mean,
you're on
she can-
Broadway. It's fucking New York City. It's a fucking shithole. Who gives a shit?
Well, it's true.
No. By the way, woman that can sing, I think better than Christina Aguilera is Jewel.
Yep. Jewel is a bad bitch.
I got to
I don't
see
think
Jewel.
she has the range.
They had a big Farm Aid concert here, and I got to go see her. Like, I was a senior in high school, and we got to go. I won tickets somehow or another, and we had like tickets in the booth or something. And we had tickets like in the pit down there, like right next to the stage too. So Jewel was 16 when she was on this tour, the Pieces of You tour.
Yeah,
and got added to the Farm Aid roster. What's that?
She was that young when that album came out?
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
She was a kid. So she comes on stage, right? And like nobody really knew who she was. But I had listened to the CD and I loved it. So I was all jacked that we were going to see Jewel, right? So I forget, it was one of the early acts. It wasn't God, I can't remember who it was, but it was somebody everybody liked. And then they had Jewel. And she was supposed to be like the, the popcorn act. You could take a minute, go to the bathroom, whatever, because they're playing all fucking day.
It didn't go down that way, huh?
Yeah, so everybody leaves the pit, right? And it's just me and my buddy Josh, and maybe a couple more people down there. But she comes on stage. She was wearing a pair of jeans, a tank top, and no shoes. And she put on like an 8-song set that just, like, to this day, touched my soul. And the last song she did, she actually yodeled, like they do up in Alaska where she's from. And it was one of the most iconic performances I've seen live because she's just a kid and she walked out there where a lot of people didn't know who the fuck she was. And by the third song, people were like, who is this woman? Damn. She sang her ass off.
So back before, I don't even think me and my wife were married yet, or if we were, it was right after. They had a husband and wife group called Martha's Trouble from Canada, and they were coming through Lafayette, but they don't have much money. It's a small little group. My sister was managing the hotel, and they asked if they could do a concert in the bar and get a free room for the night. So my sister called us all, hey, y'all come check out this group. We don't want them to, sing to empty house. So we go. Yeah. Like you just explained about Jewel, this chick, the lead vocalist, I own every single one of Martha Trouble's albums, including their Christmas shit. Most people never even heard of these people, but she can just fucking sing. It's amazing. Those albums, all of Martha's Trouble, I could put in my top 20 from cover to cover that I can listen to.
Somebody's saying good night. Who is that? I'll catch y'all next week. Who is that? Can you tell me?
Oh, that's David Penn.
Oh, good night, David. See you later. I'm pulling up I have a picture of like when Jewel came to our station. I'm gonna see if I can find it really quick here.
Oh, sweet.
It's a picture of me and her together, and she looks like I look like I'm a problem, and she looks like my God. And we were told beforehand, she doesn't like people touching her. And I'm like, well, I wasn't trying to have a rape party. That's not what I was thinking. I'd
fucking Howie
picture.
Mandel.
Watch yourself.
Yeah. What's that?
You got to watch yourself with these celebrities.
Oh yeah, there's that too. But hold on, I'm trying to pull up the picture here because I know I've got it somewhere. But we can wait a minute and see if we can get it here. But this is just a cool. It's a funny picture because of how I look and how she looks like. Oh my God, I'm disgusted. That's why I want to show it to you. But she's trying to look hot, which is even funnier. What's
Andre,
that?
do you do Festival International every year?
Okay, don't laugh, but I've never been. I did Uber one year. I made a killer amount of money too.
To go to Festival International?
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Other than like a concert of a band I really, really want to see or a sporting event, I don't like big crowds. I don't want to be touched on either. Shoot, touch on my butt.
Why is that?
I've been to Tool. I've been to a Tool concert like 4 times. 1 year was really cool. There was the Fragility Tour by 9 Inch Nails in New Orleans. And just so happened, we had already bought the tickets. Just so happened, A Perfect Circle came out.
Nice.
And they opened up for 9 Inch Nails.
That's a kid.
Fucking great.
What is Alabama? What the hell is that?
That's because Alabama, the state, bums you out. So it's Alabama. And that's your partner, Edwin.
Yeah. See, I see U2 and Muse in Houston in Reliance Stadium. Dude, that was an experience. U2 and Muse. That was a hell of a show, dude. It was open the roof up. Entire stadium.
Yeah, I'm sure U2. That's probably a bucket list concert.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, though. Look, love U2. Muse damn near outdid them. Telling you.
My brother and his wife went to Jazz Fest the year that Prince died. In fact, that weekend Prince died, they went to Jazz Fest to see Pearl Jam. Eddie Vedder and them did Purple Rain. They said was solid. Yeah, they said it was fucking, goosebump fucking.
I would have loved to see an Aerosmith live.
Who?
Aerosmith. Who? What do you mean?
Aerosmith. Yeah, they came to Lafayette, but I mean, we didn't have jobs at that time, and we couldn't afford, $150 tickets.
Yeah.
What's the most money you've ever spent for a concert? And I'm so spoiled because I've done radio forever and I haven't had to buy concert tickets. So
I guess $60 to $80.
Yeah.
Per ticket?
Per ticket. What was it for? Do you remember?
Oh, it had to be Tool. Tool and 9 Inch Nails. I mean, I've been to others, but typically the ones in New Orleans are more expensive than the ones here at the Cajun Dome.
Yeah.
Like Metallica was probably like $40 at the Cajun Dome.
Shoot, when I went to Metallica, it was about $100, and they're supposed to be opening with a band was called Down with the Sword, which I have no clue who the hell they are. I guess they changed it and freaking Godsmack popped up. I'm like, dude, this was a value.
Really? Yeah.
We didn't expect it too.
I'm trying to find because I've got it's like I really want to show you guys this picture because it's really funny.
I went to a Tool concert in Little Rock, Arkansas, and the band that opened for them was Tomahawk. The lead singer of Tomahawk is the lead singer of Faith No More. But they were fucking horrible. They literally got booed off stage.
That bad?
Yeah, it was not Faith No More for sure.
Shit.
Dude, that song, we've been talking about albums, but that song Epic by Faith No More, if you listen to it today or 20 years ago, it still sounds like it's like a new song. Mm-hmm. It's just so up to date. That was a great song.
Hey, how come nobody's called the damn show?
I don't know.
Get scared.
Well, normally we have at least one caller, but you're him, so you're on the show.
Well, some people need to call in.
Well, give them the number.
Especially Fuckstick.
Yeah, Fuckstick's mad at us because we won't let him be on the show.
Come on, Fuckstick, call the phone. I know you got something to say to me. You always do.
Hank Jr. I'd like to go to a Garth Brooks concert, but I don't want to pay that kind of money.
We had 5 here like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I know. He came and like it sold out, and then he just like booked it for like what 3 more.
There were 2 shows and it sold out. He had a third, and that one sold out. He had 2 more.
Yeah,
I Ubered for that too. I made a killer.
Or George Strait. That's like I'm not a country. I can listen to country, but I'm not gonna like.
I got
George
to
Strait
see
and Garth Brooks. I mean,
I got to see George Strait and Reba McEntire play together. That was a pretty damn cool show.
Concert.
Yeah, they were they played together. It was actually really interesting because normally they did this tour together, and it was Leanne Womack opened up for them, which was kind of cool. But Leanne Womack, she did like she had that song, the "I Hope You Dance" song that was like a big time hit.
I couldn't tell you a single fucking
know about her.
Reba McEntire or something.
Reba McEntire had like tons of country hits, man.
Yeah.
I mean, tons of them. Damn it. Why can't I figure out?
A lot of the country singers started doing like the whole pop thing. Transition to pop.
Yeah, like Taylor Swift was
like your girl Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Taylor Swift's my phone. I ain't jealous.
I went
crazy as shit.
I went to a high school that's kind of country, Carencro High. So, and then previously I went to elementary and middle school at some very, very urban schools. So when I went to Carencro High, it was a big culture shock. So I had to, listen to country music.
We had a little bit of everything when I was in school.
What's that?
We had a little bit of everything when I was in school. Stain, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit were big back when I was in school.
Hey, that first Stained album that came out.
Much of them, yes.
The first one, that was the cover to cover album right there.
Yeah, that is. Second one, not so much.
Right.
Damn it! I'm
really trying to find that picture.
Damn, I'm really trying to figure out where this picture is, and I can't find it. It's making me mad.
Audio Slave, that album, fucking great. Chris Cornell, man. Chris Cornell went too early. Have you ever, Rob? Do you know who Chris Cornell is?
I think so. Yeah.
He was the lead singer for Soundgarden.
That's right.
Then he did a solo career. He was also Audio Slave. But anyways, his rendition of what's the Prince song?
Nothing Compares to You.
Nothing Compares to You.
Yeah.
He's
that's great, but he's no Prince. But
I'll listen to all 3 of them back to back just to see, which I've done. Whether it's Sinead O'Connor, Prince, or Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell is definitely number 1.
Yeah.
Sinead and Prince, take your pick. But Chris Cornell smoked.
You think so?
Yep.
I mean, I could agree with you, but then we both would be wrong. I mean, you're not going to tell me that Chris Cornell sings better than freaking
Prince.
Well, hold on. On that song, no. But I'm telling you this: Chris Cornell in his own lane, yeah, he's up there with Prince with a voice, dude. He had a hell of a voice.
The range, man.
His range was stupid.
Soundgarden doesn't do Chris Cornell justice.
No.
When he went solo or did Audio Slave, I mean, then he really showed what his vocals are. Have you heard his daughter? What's her name? Toni Cornell. Mm-hmm. She's like 18. It's cool. Yeah. She can do it up.
Yeah, don't disrespect.
I can't find this shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, don't disrespect Chris Cornell, man.
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying he's not Prince.
But no, on that song though, I'm sorry. It's Prince all day long.
Prince wrote it from. I mean, the story behind that, Prince wrote that song from beginning to end, mixed it and everything in 1 hour. So, I mean,
that's like David Bowie and Freddie Mercury writing Under Pressure. It's like they just met up in the studio like accidentally and wrote that song in like an hour, recorded it and everything.
Yeah.
Did you know Prince could play every instrument on every single one of his albums?
Prince?
Yeah. That's why nothing compares to you. He did all of that.
You want to talk about Prince? People talk about guitarists, and if you ask the top guitarists like Eric Clapton or those guys, they're gonna tell you the best guitarist is fucking Prince.
I heard that was a fake, but if you listen to that Hall of Fame ceremony with Steve Petty, and all them, and Gently My Guitar Weeps, and that solo that Prince did, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I didn't know Prince had chops like that on the guitar. It was just absolutely beautiful.
God. Yeah, man.
I had no idea. I didn't know that was playing.
One of the best Super Bowl shows of all time.
Oh, absolutely. In the rain too. In the rain.
Yeah. He wanted it to rain more. That's what he told them.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? It's like it's raining like hell and all this electricity and shit. And they're like, hey, what's that all about? And he's like, yeah, can it rain harder? Yeah, can it rain harder?
So
what a great guy he was, man.
Yeah.
So I told somebody this, Angie's a big rock buff. I hurt her feelings because Lane Staley really gets her panties wet. But of the Seattle guys, there's Eddie Vedder, Chris Cornell, Lane Staley, and Kurt Cobain. Chris Cornell is easily the greatest. Then you got Eddie. What?
Best voice.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's best voice. I would say Eddie Vedder might be the best front man, or maybe Kurt Cobain. But best voice is Chris Cornell, Eddie Vedder. Then I'll have to go with Lane Staley, and then Kurt Cobain. But as far as frontmen, Lane Staley's fourth place with Alice in Chains. Got to go with Kurt Cobain, probably Eddie Vedder, then Chris Cornell.
Well, they were the big band that made it out of there with Nirvana. That's the reason why freaking all that damn hair metal died. Kurt Cobain just kicked in a nut, said, "Nah, you're done."
Well, they both came out at the same time too. Them and Pearl Jam.
That's a good point.
I mean, I like Nirvana. Don't get me wrong, but they're my fourth favorite of those four bands.
Yeah.
Well, they're the ones that got the most radio play at that time.
They did. They got the most radio play.
That's the reason why Soundgarden and Alice in Chains and all of them got radio play.
That's a good point too. Why is it that I this fucking picture? It's getting on my goddamn nerves.
Maybe we can look at it next week.
Yeah, maybe so. I'm looking for it though.
We're just having filler talk here.
Well, I have on my computer like
1 second here. One more second here. Hold on.
I have a photo album on my computer that's separated in folders, so that helps. But if you just go to the general folder, there's like 1,000 fucking pictures. It's hard to just sit there and scroll through.
Name the file under something that you can type in real quick on a search.
Well, like mine are Harambe, Ho, Nixon, Op, Pence. It's just stupid. And it's like,
I think Edwin's right.
What's that?
I think Edwin's right. I think you're lying. You never met Jewel. You made the whole story up.
No, that's not true. I've got it. I just don't know.
It was a Jewel lookalike.
Oh, dude, it was like
it was a dude. That's why he didn't want you touching him.
Oh God. See, I knew I try to share something with you guys, and then you guys want to be dicks. Let's see here. Hold on, not that one.
Andre, is that a purple and gold table you have behind you?
No, it's a gray and gold one. I got a small apartment, so I don't. Yeah, that's purple lights though.
Yeah, the purple lights make it.
I can change it to red if you like, if it makes you feel more comfortable, sir.
Well, it's not Valentine's Day, so we can stick with purple.
What red for UL?
Yeah, well, we'll see. Whoever wins next Wednesday.
Whoever wins next Wednesday?
Hopefully.
That's funny. Come on.
Honestly, when it comes to that game, as much as I want to see UL do well, the UL fans are some snobs. They say LSU fans are snobs. I'm in the middle because I'm a fan of both. But the UL fans are such fucking haters when it comes to LSU.
I got a good friend that's a UL fan, and the reason she told me that why she hates LSU so much is because she said that LSU fans think that their shit don't stink.
Right.
And
exactly.
They just look down at UL. Well, unfortunately, LSU is the flagship school of Louisiana.
Hey.
So, of course, they're going to think they're the damn best. Now, granted, this last football season, UL was a better team. I think UL could have beat LSU. Maybe not at the end of the season, but, yeah, it come in mid-season, they'd have beat them. It'd have been sad.
Well, then you also have the academics for people that pay attention to that kind of shit, or maybe they make it up, but they talk about LSU gets all the state money, blah 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 blah. I don't believe that because UL is just as much of a state school as LSU. I can't see
divided up depending on how many people attend the school.
Exactly, you're talking about 40,000 versus 20,000 in attendance.
I don't know, man. But it gets frustrating when people talk about that, but I don't know.
But my point is in baseball, I think I'd rather see LSU win just because my UL friends are such dicks.
I'd rather see him win because in the grand picture of things, LSU
they have a better shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Although, I mean, basketball spits in the face of that crap.
That's why I would never pull for UL football over LSU football because UL wins that game. It means nothing for them. Mm-hmm. They're not going to go to the BCS.
They can be undefeated and win the Sun Belt, and they're not going to be close. Did you say the BCS?
I changed
or more.
The CFP, the fucking CFP. But whereas LSU, that's a crushing game. They would have to win that game.
Ask Alabama. Alabama knows about how to lose to Sun Belt teams.
UL Monroe. I think UL beat them
worst
70-3 this year.
I can't find it, so we'll have to find it next time. I don't know, whatever went. I can't find it. It's somewhere on my files at work, and I'm going to find it, and then I'm going to tag Edwin in it. Because I know I have it. I just don't know what I did with it.
So
I had a picture where I took a picture with Jewel, and she looked at me like I was stupid. I took a picture with who's that country singer that everybody likes,
Leanne Grimes.
No, he's like
Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan, yeah. We found out Luke Bryan is a Georgia fan, and he told our director of programming that he didn't know our director of programming is a big Clemson fan. So he starts talking about this whole thing with being a huge Georgia fan, and just completely turned our director of programming off, which I thought was funny. So,
the music didn't.
The music should have, but yeah, no, it was pretty funny when you really look at it.
So, Rob, how is the state of South Carolina divvied up? Because in Louisiana, there's LSU. There's LSU, which is a Power 5, and then all the rest of the schools are either Division II or small schools like UL Lafayette. UL's not a small school; they're bigger than Ole Miss. But in South Carolina, is it 50-50 Clemson, South Carolina?
Can I answer that? Honestly.
Sure.
Because when I was at Shaw Air Force Base, I'll tell you this right now. It's in Sumter, South Carolina, okay? I did not meet one Clemson fan. Not one. Zero. No. I don't want to hear the argument. It's 45 minutes from Columbia. I don't want to hear that crap. I didn't meet one Clemson fan. Now, all of a sudden, they're all Clemson fans. That's what it is. They dumped on whoever's winning to support. I swear to God, mean one Clemson fan? I meant Cock fans.
Okay. I mean, are you proclaiming that?
I was not trying to set you up, Rob.
You don't have to set me up. I mean, I know who I support. I don't need Andre's seal of approval to talk about my fandom. I know who the hell I support. Always supported Clemson. So, in fairness, though, the upstate has a lot more Clemson fans than the Midlands does. So, places like Greenville and all that. There are a lot of people that are like Jonathan, though, that are big with they'll like South Carolina or Clemson, but then they'll also like the College of Charleston. There's a big following for their hoops team.
Yeah, and College Charleston has a good basketball program.
Winthrop, which is up in Rock Hill, a lot of big following for their basketball team, and Coastal, a lot of Coastal fans. There's a lot of Citadel fans here too. But
nobody pulls. But nobody pulls for Clemson and South Carolina.
No, I mean,
that's your top tier, and then you have some.
I mean, Chucky Buckstick guys do. I mean,
I don't know anybody that pulls for Alabama and Auburn.
No, they're all Auburn fans until Nick Saban arrived. That's what it is.
How does it feel to be an Alabama fan knowing you had to get an LSU retread as your coach? I don't know why. All the smack that you guys talk, all the smack that you guys talk, that would be my first thing. You're doing this with a coach that was with us. I mean, think about that. You have our retread coach coaching your program.
Yep.
People get pissed off when you say that, but it's absolutely true.
Yeah, but they keep on saying, you'll see Bama fans too. I noticed this with Fuckstick. They keep talking about built by Bama. Then we're like, okay, how about Eddie Lacy? People like that. All of a sudden, I don't want to hear about that. Yeah, they're not built by Bama when they don't benefit them.
Mm-hmm. One of the other things too is like when you really stop and think about it, you've got the oh God, what was I going to say here? My brain's not functioning. I guess that's the thing that bugs me though, is that, they're awesome with this and awesome with that. But in reality, when it comes back down to it, they are in reality just, they needed your coach to get the job done. So there's that. It's kind of silly, but it's true.
He left for a reason. Yeah, he thought he was so full of himself he can go to NFL and do the exact same thing he did in college, and it failed.
Except that Dante Culpepper and Zach Thomas are about to whoop his ass.
Yeah.
Just think about this. Had they got Drew Brees, Nick Saban would still be at the Dolphins.
Wow, that's so scary to think about, but it didn't happen. So
I disagree with all that because I've interviewed former players. Corey Jenkins was the starting linebacker for them, and he point blank has told me, he's like, Saban's a great college coach, but in the pros they look at him and be like, "Fuck off."
Hey, Andre,
so
by your logic, though, Nick Saban is Sean Payton.
All right, hold on. Let me address Mishi over here. Every time we talk smack about Clemson, what do you want to say about Clemson? Let's hear it there. What do you want to say about Clemson? I mean, you think you're going to hurt my feelings?
You did not answer the question, though.
What question is she talking about?
Well, the question was, who has the larger support in South Carolina or Clemson?
I don't know. I mean, this isn't where you can look and see things.
I mean, I know in my state
right now you could say there's a big support for Clemson because they're so dominant on the football side, but South Carolina fans they're like a lot of fans. They come back to, when they have a good season, you'll see more of those. I'm sure that's Chucky Fuckstick talking about, we beat a team y'all couldn't. I just stand on the last time we played Alabama, where you had your Heisman Trophy winner, where you had Tua Tagovailoa, where you had all those defensive linemen and you got mouth pumped. So don't start with me. The last time that happened, I mean, it's silly. You should just be quiet. You won the national championship this year. You were the best team in college football. But as far as my program, I wouldn't trade my program for your program. First of all, your program is built on a concept of lies. You constantly lie about the national championships that you have. You have quite possibly the most ignorant fan base on the face of the planet. And it's not even debatable, because they'll sit here and they'll argue with you about these fake national titles and everything. And in reality, they're not worth a shit. Okay. Also, Alabama fans, they only support the Alabama football team. The majority of them couldn't tell you who the hell the head coach is for the basketball team.
Oh no. Their basketball program is like top notch.
Yeah, that's what they're telling you now, but like they couldn't tell you who it was from before. Mishi, tell us about the Alabama basketball team. You don't follow them. You don't know anything about them. You don't know anything about the other programs at your school. You don't live and die with your college like I do. All right. I'm heartbroken that Amanda Butler can't get the Clemson women right this year. I thought she was going to do great stuff. And right now we're just completely not quite where we want to be. I'm saddened that we lost our swimming and diving team simply due to COVID. I worry about things like that because I support an entire program. I don't act like a bumblefuck and say, I don't really care about anything but fucking football. That is a simpleton way of thinking. And you don't care about your program. That's just the way that it is. That's why I don't like Alabama fans. Well, did you hear about what's... I don't give a shit.
I have said...
team all the way through regardless. And I worry and I watch all of them. If Clemson was playing Tiddlywinks, I would watch the Tiddlywink Clemson players. I would. I follow Clemson rowing. You probably don't know what rowing is out there in Alabama. Okay. Basically, they have women that get into a boat and they row down the river. That's what it is there. Okay. I follow that too. All right. Alabama fans don't do that. That's why I think they're ignorant. I really do.
Had an argument a couple times with our old chief from CSF because this is called college sports fanatics. It's not football fanatics.
Right.
College football fanatics. It's college sports fanatics. So, I mean, that our old leader felt like, you know.
Well, look, I understand. I understand that people are going to talk more football, and I completely get that. But I am in right now. My mode for me is I am big on the Clemson basketball team, projected to be a 5 seed right now in the NCAA tournament. For the men, right now, bubble. Then also, I'm jacked for Clemson baseball this weekend. Davis Sharp on the mound on Friday when they play Cincinnati, a guy that is such a great player. He pitches our Friday night starter and then plays first base because he's that good and is one of the most lethal players in the conference. That's what I look forward to. I don't know how you can be a fan of a school and not support all of the programs. I just don't get it.
I don't know how you could be a sports fan. Well, okay, I guess some people are just football fans, but I'm a fucking sports fan. Just like we talked about gambling last week, or being competitive. Like if typing is a fucking sport, then I'm gonna be enthusiastic about it. I can't type fast, but anyways, point is, I'm a fucking sports fan. Football's over. Fuck it. It's baseball. It's basketball. It's softball. It's track.
I'll follow the football team too. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to the Clemson spring game. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to the South Carolina spring game to cover that. Not because I'm a fan, but because it's part of my job.
They pay you.
I'm into all that. So, I mean, I have to do all that. But, you know, I get really mad when people, I'm only here for Bama football. Man, fuck you. There you go. I said
Alabama. They don't have no professional team or nothing like that. They have nothing to watch.
But I know that we might be considered biased here, but how many Alabama basketball fans do you know of?
My point is, I think you're being kind of hard on Alabama because it's not just an Alabama thing. There's a lot of other sports fans that just pay attention to Ohio State football.
Well, you know what? Let me give you this for them too. Fuck them too.
There you
Support
go.
your entire fucking program across the board.
Fuck them. That's right.
Seriously.
Well, Now, I do have to admit, I only support Duke basketball.
You're a fucking idiot too.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly. That makes absolutely no sense.
I mean, like I don't support their football team, their baseball team, their basketball. I mean, their
That
women's
still makes
basketball.
no sense.
Just men's basketball.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Rob, remember.
You realize, maybe you didn't know this, but LSU has a basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
The Cajuns have a basketball team.
I know now.
Support Duke. You don't have to do that.
But I do.
Okay, well, why don't you become a better fan and take all the Duke shit that you have, take it out into your yard and set it on fire?
The year.
Why not?
Yeah, man, I'll come help you, man, if you like.
Yeah. I'll drive there if you do that shit. We'll burn that shit.
That fucking sign, late in Jersey, I got to burn that too.
Burn that motherfucker.
Unless it's
burn. I would burn the fuck out of it.
Man.
Burn all of it. I'm serious. I'll stop giving you grief if you have a Duke burning. I'll stop giving you grief. Support one team.
Wait, these are all like gifts for my wife, man.
Your wife will still love you.
Boy.
Yeah, just tell her you woke up as a fan and you don't like Duke anymore because they're a communist nation, and you're not going to be a communist. You don't want to do that.
I won't even wear baby blue.
I'm making this easy for you. But why are you so complicated? I don't get it.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah. But fuck all these people that I just support Bama football. Fuck you, and fuck all of you. Every damn one of you, man, want to say that shit.
Here's the question.
Sure.
These people support Bama football when Nick Saban leaves, and Dabo stays at Clemson.
Oh yeah, because Sweeney's not leaving Clemson. But
no,
I want to follow football. Then are they gonna say, excuse me?
They don't want to talk about like Derek Lassick and guys like that when they were like 6 and 5 and all that shit. They don't want to talk. It's all about what Saban did.
What I want to know, Andre, is, and you know them, you run into them all around the city of Lafayette. I want to know if those people are still going to be Alabama fans when Nick Saban's gone. I get Chucky Puckstick.
Any excuses? That's the problem. That's
Chucky
all.
Puckstick.
Never cared about Bama football until when Bear Bryant was gone. They didn't care about Bama football in the middle of that because they weren't worth a damn. Well, maybe a couple of years, but also now they're Bama football fans when they're Nick Saban. Look, truth be told, and I'll give credit to Clemson fans, and I ain't trying to sit there and jack everybody up, but Clemson fans, the ones that I did know before Dabo Sweeney, were Clemson fans. Yeah. They sucked, and they would tell you they sucked, but they were Clemson fans. Bama fans would never say that. LSU fans, when Les Miles was looking like trash, we were like, we support the team, but get him the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I was never
fans need to talk about. Why don't we talk about the 2000 year when they were 3-8, or the 2003 season when they were 4-9, or 2004 when they were 6-6, or 2006 when they were 6-7, followed by a 7-6 season. They don't want to talk about that. They act like they invented fucking football, and they're fuck off with all that, man.
I was never
these Texas fans. They're the same way. They weren't nothing without after Mac Brown. You didn't hear much about them.
Yeah, fuck them too.
I was never on that bandwagon, Andre. I rode and died with Les Miles. I know our office was fucking stale, but I was never one calling for his head. I was never one calling for his head.
No bullshit. The night they freaking fired Les Miles, I went outside and I was freaking jumping down with glee because all the bullshit we heard before the year where they got beat by Wisconsin in the opener was he's going to go check out these other offenses, blah, 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 blah. And we're like, wow, we got some optimism. Sweet. And then when they played Wisconsin, you're like, what the hell? It's the same crap. Like during the national championship game against Alabama, I was literally calling out the plays that LSU was going to run. That's how
they
were, dude.
What were they going to do? Running up the middle?
Run and pitch, and it's just ridiculous. I was like, really? It wasn't like Alabama was dominant.
If that
it really wasn't, because it was a defensive struggle other than field goals with outside the last minute touchdown. It's just an LSU ball because their play calling was trash.
If that 2012 team wins that game against Alabama, they might be hailed as the greatest college team of all time.
They might have been, but I'd disagree with this last year.
I love the Alabama fans. I think this last year's team was the greatest team ever, too. We kind of talk about that. I literally laugh. I mean, it's fuck out of here.
I had on the show one time, he was talking about that's not even the greatest Alabama team of all time, and it's not. It's not.
That's not even the best Bama team of the Saban era.
Right.
I'm serious.
2016.
Yeah, it's not even the best Bama team of the Saban era. Just get the fuck out of here with all that nonsense. Fuck Alabama fans. Fuck Florida fans.
That's all.
Hey, did you see where Tim Tebow retired today? What a fucking
from what, baseball?
Yeah, he retired from baseball. He accepted literally 4 days ago, accepted the Mets spring training offer, and then maybe he realized I fucking suck. And then he retired. He's 30 years old. He's trying to make it in baseball. I'm all about following your dreams. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm a Mets fan, which I'm not a Mets fan, if I were a Mets fan, I would take the Gorilla Glue to my hair. But the Mets, they were giving this guy, you only have so many spots on your team, and they were giving this guy a spot that was never going to make the fucking roster. The numbers on Tim Tebow, last season he hit 123 with 1 homer and 8 RBIs. And he played here in Columbia for the Fireflies. That's like the Mets low A team. And he played his first real full season here, right? So it's funny because here's the funny part. He was all really cool with the press and everything. And then his last press conference, I have to give this to Tebow. Someone asked him about what's the big difference between playing baseball and then playing football in Columbia, because he came in here with Florida and just stomped Gamecock ass. And he just looked at them and goes, well, in football, they just weren't very competitive. They just weren't very competitive here. We just kind of ran roughshod over them. He shit on the Gamecock fans and all the soccer moms that were coming out to see him and everything. I admire Tim Tebow for that. Basically, yeah, we were great when we were here when we were a football team, but thanks for taking care of me and looking out for me as a fan here for the baseball team. But your football team for South Carolina is garbage. So congrats to Tim Tebow on that. But on the rest of it, fuck off, Tim Tebow. You were stealing us from somebody else.
So, Andre, I hate Rob Sanders, but we have a certain love for a baseball team.
Yeah.
You have not shared with us who your baseball team is.
Yes,
oh, wait, never mind. You said the Astros. That's right, the Cheaters. My bad.
Astros. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
The Cheaters. The Houston Cheaters.
I never did that.
No champions.
Look, I'm from the same city as you, or region. There's a lot of Astros fans in Louisiana because they're the closest team to us. But I mean, we couldn't even watch the Astros when we were kids. All you could watch was the Braves or the Cubs. I don't know how the hell you became a fucking Astros fan.
You might have missed that living in Houston for 5 years.
Yeah, you didn't listen to any part of that conversation, dude. He told us all that earlier. You just didn't listen. You were a shitty listener.
That's why I follow the Texans as well. I mean, I don't follow them, but I follow them.
Bagwell, Biggio, and what was the other one? Bell? Fuck them.
Still champions.
Fucking goddamn.
I got a lot of family from Texas, so we used to always fight about the Astros and the Braves.
Better be shitting me.
Of course you do. All right, well, with that, for all you Alabama fans out there, there's that. Did we were going to do Alabama news. Remember that?
Rock it out.
No, we can't do it now. It's too late. But did I send you the? Hold on. I want to play the opener because I made an opener for Alabama news. Hold on, please. I think it's over here. Hold on. No, this is Alabama news, and we're going to profile every week with the Alabama news. I know I did it. Damn
I really hate the fact that Chucky Fuckstick is a Braves fan.
Fuck him. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Chucky's got no balls. He didn't call in. No balls.
Fuck his entire team. Anyway, I know that didn't I send you the guy? Didn't I send that to you, Jonathan?
Not today.
No, I know, but it was before. Didn't I send it to you? I think I sent it to.
Like last week?
Yeah, hold on. It may be in the chat here. Let me see how I sent it to you because I know I've got it. Hold on. Bear with me here. No. Did I send it to you? Damn it. I don't know. I'm looking through and I can't find it. Fuck me.
No.
Hold on. I can look.
You're losing everything, man.
I know, dude. It's late. I'm fucking. Damn it. Let me look at my OneDrive. I think I put it in my OneDrive. Hold on. I think I put it there.
Fuck OneDrive. OneDrive sucks.
Fuckstick said he tried calling. He didn't call.
Fuck no, he didn't try to call. The fucking phone would have rang. Fuckstick. Stop lying. Dumb idiot.
Nope.
Shit lying to us. Damn it.
You did not send it to me, Rob.
Are you serious? God damn it.
I
know I made it. Hold on. I got one other place I can check.
You did not send it to Jonathan.
I got one more. Hold on, please. Let me look in this other folder here.
Andre, have you enjoyed your night on the show?
Not since Fuckstick didn't call.
No, fuck. I had to twist Andre's arm to come on the show.
Yeah, he didn't call at all. Oh, now there he is. Great. Hold on. Call back, Fuckstick. Oh, there it is. There. Let me see if I can get him. Hold on. All right, there it's connecting. Yes. All right, we're allowing microphone. Fuckstick. Hello, it's connecting. Still connecting. And
get closer to the McDonald's.
Are you there? Fuckstick, talk.
He got your voicemail.
Well, it says on one. Is he in the 205 area code? Let's call him back. Let me just call him back. That's what we'll do.
Andre, where's your Wi-Fi from?
My Wi-Fi?
Yeah, like your provider.
I got Cox.
Oh, damn! I was about to talk shit because you buffer a lot, but
because I got my computer on Wi-Fi, not hardwired.
Oh, got you. Well, I'm on Wi-Fi. I guess they make Cox look better on the dark side.
No, I got my own equipment. It works fine with sides for this. I'm gonna have to check.
It's not that bad. Damn it! I know that I did this. Where is it?
But at least you got water pressure, so.
Yeah, shot, man. I got you, bro. Just get the quarter under the toilet when you're done.
That's some funny shit right there.
Yesterday I walked in my bathroom and my wife's sitting there filling the bathtub up to take a nice hot bath. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, they're children from Ethiopia freezing, and here you are.
Ain't nobody in Ethiopia freezing, man. It ain't cold there, dude.
Yeah, I was just joking. But people in Houston are.
Rash. I probably said this.
That's the problem.
What?
You don't have LUS water, huh?
Yeah, I'm all LUS, buddy.
I wonder why y'all having issues and we're not.
I don't know, man. I guess
I don't know.
They protect the South Side.
I know I made the goddamn.
That far south.
You know we're the redheaded stepchildren of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway,
Man, I'm not River Ranch folk, man. Come on, man.
Right.
All right. Well, let's tell Fuckstick to call back.
Fuckstick, call back.
I'll call Fuckstick, and then we'll get.
Oh, he put his number out there.
What was his number? What is his number?
His number is 205 657 4734.
I'm gonna download a freaking mass text app.
We're gonna send him fucking gay porn. Everybody send gay porn to the following number 205.
He's already got that on his phone. We talking about, man.
All right, it's calling. There you go. I'm ringing his phone now. See if he answers.
What's going on, folks?
Oh God.
Yes.
Y'all wanted me to call in, so here I am. Here I am.
Andre, he's all yours.
Go ahead, Andre. What do you got?
I got a question for you, Fuckstick.
All right, Dre, talk to me. You wanted me to be honest with me, Dre. Talk to me. I missed you, buddy.
I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest with me, okay?
I'll let him talk, you idiot.
I want you to be honest with me, all right?
Yeah.
Did you care about Alabama football before Nick Saban?
No.
One more time.
Did you care about Alabama football before Nick Saban?
Yes, I did. I was born
Watch and
and
hold your
raised.
dicks for a minute. We'll be done here in a second.
I was born and raised Alabama. I'm Crimson Tide through and through.
I don't know shit
I
about
have made it
fuck.
through the shithole years. We sucked ass.
I don't know shit
After we
about
had-
fuck.
Ray Perkins was our first coach after Bear Bryant died. And from there to Saban, we were a shithole team.
Are we forgetting about Gene Stallings?
Quick, get some towels. I think he shit his pants too.
Didn't Gene Stallings win a national title?
You got to be shitting me.
Damn. Yes, I have.
Keep it on the shirt.
I am not a bandwagoner. I know baseball, basketball, baseball. Our baseball team has sucked through God knows what. I don't think we've ever made it to Omaha.
I don't know
Brad
shit about
Bohannon, our
fuck.
baseball coach, is supposed to have a decent team this year. Our basketball team, through I don't know how many coaches, has finally had a decent year. Jonathan, I don't know what team the fuck he pulls for. He changes more than underwear, but
Your dad
I'll
is
stick
making
with
you look
Bama
like a
through the
fucking
shit
idiot.
years. Do what?
Your dad is making you look like a fucking idiot.
But that's all I got to say to y'all. I will support Bama. Now, I don't support the diving team. I don't know what the fuck they do.
Dude, calm down.
Okay, I can barely hear y'all. Y'all are breaking up.
All right, listen. A simple Google search will tell you that Alabama won the SEC in 2006 in baseball. They went to the NCAA tournament last time in 2014. They've got 5 College World Series appearances. They've got 2 College World Series runner-ups. So that's the thing. You're like, we've sucked forever. Dude, are you out of your mind? You were in Omaha. You were the second best team in the country, like in 1997. But you're an Alabama fan.
I am a Bama fan, but I've never supported it. I will support Bama, but I have never heard of Bama.
Fuck.
I'm telling you, I live in Tuscaloosa. We don't talk about baseball around
Your
here.
dad is making you look like a fucking idiot.
Sure.
That's just our fan base. I mean, it happens with every fucking fan base.
No.
I mean, I will support the baseball team. I don't have another team I support like Jonathan or his sports.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
I am 100% through and through Bama. I have no other team
I don't know shit about
besides
fuck.
Bama.
You just prove you don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know shit about fuck, but that's true.
What you're talking about. Now you're telling me that you follow Bama basketball every single year, right?
You shitting me.
You don't know about baseball. What is
yes,
it?
our baseball team, we haven't really done much in baseball. I mean, like And Rob just pointed it out to me.
Oh my God!
I have never heard of our baseball team doing much.
That's because you don't fucking follow them.
He played for Bama.
Fuck stick. You have 5 College World Series appearances, sir.
Okay. I'm proud of them. I am damn proud of them.
But you just said a minute ago our baseball team doesn't do anything.
But I have never really kept up with Bama baseball.
That's fine, and you're proving my point for me, sir. Alabama fans only care about football. The point is, I don't support, and I will start keeping up with Bama baseball, but I don't support another team. I would never
sit there and say things that you don't know what about.
Hey, I've got some live sound from when Chucky gets on his computer. Check this out.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we are.
I appreciate you, Rob. Thank you, sir. You're a good man. But
hey, Fuxy, are you still with AOL?
For a minute, we'll be done here in a second.
Earthling.
I can't come on and talk about anything without Rob throwing sound shit in there.
I didn't do that. It's just, look, the system is set up when someone says something stupid, it just automatically plays shit. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. What are you talking about? I have no clue what you're talking about here.
You got to be shitting me.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great. So, I mean,
okay. Well, I called and
I don't know shit about
y'all for
fuck.
having me on. And I don't know shit
With that
about
goddamn
fuck
baby
and all
inside
that
there.
shit.
Stupid fucking baby.
You just proved our point. Thank you.
mm-hmm.
Is he gone?
Did you hang up the phone, Chucky Fuckstick?
I'm here. What?
Why don't you hold your dicks for a minute? We'll be done here in a second.
I'm listening to y'all. I can't say a word.
Why not?
What? I'm just saying. You're talking about fan bases. Okay. Why the fuck do I call? Why do I call in? Why? What's the point of me calling in?
I don't know shit about fuck.
Why did he hang up? God damn it, Andre. Why are you playing? He's accusing me of playing music clips. I didn't play any music clips.
Hey,
that's on.
It just proves the damn point. They don't give a damn about nothing until they're actually doing something.
Yeah, they don't give.
I've never heard anyone say, I follow Alabama basketball. Now all of a sudden they come out of the woodworks like the biggest fans of all. Like, no, man, stop it.
Damn it. I had there were better clips we could have played. I didn't even like this one.
You shit-kicking, stinky horseman horse smelling motherfucker, you.
Oh, we could have played that one and then this one too.
The 19.
A cunt now. You've always been a cunt. And the only thing that's going to change is you're going to become an even bigger cunt.
Exactly.
The 1997 College World Series, LSU was ranked number 1. Bama was ranked number 2. But Chucky, I think, might have been in a coma that year and wasn't paying attention to baseball.
He don't know what he's talking about unless it's about Bama football. And it's all Saban. That's it.
I wonder if Saban could coach the baseball team.
They probably would give him a chance to. I'd pay to see that.
Doing a replay now. This is live, motherfucker. I don't know who that is. So, all right. Well, I think we've had enough fun for tonight.
Hey, that's our old fearless leader.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Hello, old fearless leader.
What's up, buddy?
Wow.
At least Andre comes on the show.
Ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard! Jesus Christ, I've met some dumb bastards in my time, but you outdo them all. Get over there!
I had all these great clips. I could have. Here, this one.
I don't like your jerk off name. I don't like your jerk off face. I don't like your jerk off behavior. And I don't like you, jerk off.
Yeah. And then this one, too.
True, when you were born, the doctor turned around and slapped your mother.
You have too much fun with this shit.
I have like hundreds of freaking sound clips that I can play. But the system's set up though. When fuckstick calls, it just plays things. I don't do it. Has nothing to do with me. All right, well, I've had enough fun for the evening, gentlemen. I have to go to bed because it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I got shit to do tomorrow. I got to fucking.
I've been on vacation. I've been on vacation for 6 days and I have to go to work in the morning. So yeah, bye.
I've been on I have to stay on vacation because of work.
Yeah, and it's not getting any better.
I do hope you guys get squared away though, because I know that snow shit is fucking.
We'll be okay this weekend.
It's the ice that sucks.
Yeah.
You know what? Final thing. One of my friends told me that I don't know why. He's dealing with all this snow. He goes, snowflakes are like blowjobs. They're all different. With that, we're done.
Good night.